This is a quick video just to chat about gym and stuff you can do, but I'll talk about my personal experiences. Now, in general, I've been skinny my whole life. I consider myself buff skinny now though, right? Okay, I put it off for years, and then finally around 2012, 2011, something like that, I started getting into it, well, one day at a time. Okay, so 1 day a week. I did that for the first couple of years. I mean, fairly intense, 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, not just like 5 minutes. I mean, like proper. But then after a couple of years, realized that wasn't enough. So I started going 2 times a week. Now I'm up to about 3-4 times a week, depending on work. So like you have some injuries maybe at the beginning and stuff because you're not doing stuff right, maybe you're not breathing right. You kind of like get aches and pains and maybe like some cramps. I had like some shoulder issues for the first couple of years, so we're doing loads of shoulder stuff. My brother was PT and he was sort of training me up, but then I realized like, hey dude, my shoulders are great. Why do I gotta keep flogging the dead horse, right? My shoulders were aching, so I cut down the shoulder stuff, started focusing on biceps, pecs, abs, I try still, but doing a lot more back work, leg work and stuff. Like at the beginning I was barely doing any legs, and then now I do kind of like, cycling, Stairmaster, stuff like that. I've had to stop the treadmill because I popped my Achilles tendon, so my advice is if you're going to go on a treadmill, don't go too crazy like me, because I was really trying to get my weight down, and even though I was skinny already, but I was just trying to turn it all into muscle, lose as much fat as I could, and I ever did it. So it popped. I had to have physio this last year, and now it's kind of on the mend because I'm doing stretches with weights, all that, and it's kind of paid off in the end. If you want to really commit, I tell you, just get a membership, because if you go in for like 1 day here, 1 day there, that's not a commitment, that's half-assed, and that's what I was the first couple of years. Now that I have a membership, I kind of see like, oh god, I've got to go every 2-3 days, otherwise I'm not getting my money's worth, because then it's kind of you losing money. It's like, what's the point in the first place, right? So you got to commit. This is the thing. So you have a healthier lifestyle, and it's a choice you have to make as well. It's also about what you eat, right? The diet. Now, I've been like, eating kind of crap for years and stuff because you're young and you kind of process it. But after 30, you stop, processing the sugar, and then all just clumps down there, and you get like this sort of like polo effect around your belly. And you get the double chin. Chicks get the wide hips and all that stuff. They get the birthing hips. They get like the flat, the cellulite, all that shit. We get the bloody bellies and the double chins. Okay, so don't let it go too far. This is like when you see those Italian men or whatever, with those big fucking bellies and they're short and stuff like that. Oh, gross. I never wanted them like that because like it went too far. It's too late to turn back. Right. I do have protein shakes and pre-workouts. The pre-workouts I recommend. Protein shakes generally, I only have them after the workout, maybe the day of resting, because I have a day on, day off. But don't overdo it, unless you're really gonna like put on muscle and like go crazy like Hugh Jackman, then it's like 5 to 10 protein shakes a day. But generally whey is kind of bad, so anything dairy, I'd stay clear from, especially if you're doing it a lot. If you're really trying to bulk up and you're going crazy on the protein powders. I've tried alternate ones, so I'm on plant-based ones right now. Trying organic stuff from CARBS, which is our local organic sort of food shop, and I kind of stick by them. I mean, it's sort of the same thing as the whey, except without the dairy, so you're not kind of destroying the planet, because dairy does destroy the planet, and you're kind of going for this plant alternate lifestyle remedy, you know what I mean? So I can also talk about my Stokey Pokey video for a little bit, but you should definitely check it out, right? Maybe I'll send a link or something like that in this video, because that's all about my kind of process of starting from like drinking and smoking on the street, sort of partying a lot when I was young in my 20s, and then once I hit my 30s and I was like, yo, I gotta change something here, which was going to the gym on a regular basis. You build up like a friendship and a community there as well. It's kind of about you, but also about other people, because you do chat and like break and have little bits and bobs, but I kind of go full on hardcore most of the time. But yeah, Stokey Pokey, I gotta give up smoky, right? Just check out the video, understand what I mean. And I actually became a semi-reality because I've had a chest condition over this last year, so I've cut down smoking. I'm still going to the gym, but it's just better when I go to the gym when I haven't smoked beforehand. So it's this whole change I've had to do as well. Not smoking before I go to bed, not smoking first thing in the morning. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not talking about cigarettes. Anyways, there's also my 360 interview. I'll put up a link right there. You guys got to check that out too, because that I kind of go into detail about like the gym, and basically like I've got 360 videos which you won't see here. This will be 2D, but yeah, I recommend Stokey Pokey 360. You might learn something. I'm trying to teach and preach, right? Anyways, that's it for Last to Baz today. I don't want to make this too long. I'll probably just show you some clips of like me working out and stuff, some techniques. But I hope it's all good in the hood, and hope you enjoyed this video, right? Don't forget, subscribe, playlist, like, share, you know the rest, man. Alright, peace out, y'all.